Okay. Welcome back to Caves of Qud. With me. With me, Jay. Yeah, it is very hot today. So I have a fun little desk fan here. And I might have to turn that on at some point. I hope that isn't going to be too annoying with the... I hope it sort of gets drowned out in the great ambiance of Caves of Qud. I do have some sort of noise reduction filters on the microphone and stuff like that, so that might actually catch that. I'm not sure. We're gonna see about that. But still, I might have to turn that on at some point. We're gonna... If so, that's just gonna... That will just have to be like that, because, you know? Yeah. So we're going to create a new character. I'm going to do a mutated human. I think I'm going to go with the fun little... We might start with lower ego, actually. So we're going to do 18 willpower. We're going to... let's sort of get the basics covered. Maybe I have to put some additional points into something... Let's get strength. What was the issue last time? We could go with higher intelligence this time, just a little bit higher, because I was actually kind of missing a few things that would have been good from intelligence, right? So this will enable us to actually get basic tinkering and some other things. We have super low agility, but that's fine. Yeah, we're going to keep going with ego, with an ego-based character. We're going to do Esper and mental mutations. So my plan right now is we're going to do something a little different. We're not going to do the temporal fugue thing, which will leave us a lot more vulnerable. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to get clairvoyance. We're going to start out with clairvoyance. I'm going to get Sunder Mind, and I'm going to get light manipulation. So now we have that. I would like to have... Can't get physical defects, don't we? No. We could be socially repugnant, or we could have amnesia. Let's be socially repugnant. Let's just be an asshole. We're just going to roleplay as an asshole, which we're kind of doing anyways. So I'm going to get mental mirror here. And maybe sense psychic. I think the other ones are not useful, so we're going to get that. Sense psychic. I don't know if that actually scales. It might not. So we can do mind sundering. I believe the mind sundering actually... Is my microphone turned on? Yes, it is. Sorry. I think the mind sundering might actually... Do we need line of sight? I think we don't need line of sight, because it's not a projectile, so we can do clairvoyance. Yeah, that's gonna get us a lot of points, actually. It's fine, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have 4 mutations. The space cops don't scare me. They do, but starting location, and we're going to start in Joppa, and we're gonna see what we can do. Mindflayer. I don't know. It's maybe a bit of a self-pompous name. But we're gonna do that. Alright. Here we go. Here we are. So what do we have? We have... Oh yeah, sense psychic does not scale, which is alright. This will maybe enable us to notice the psychic beings that are after us a little earlier, which is okay. We have 2 damage doing things. I'm going to still go with light manipulation, because this has a cooldown of 80 rounds, and this will not be good for... We need light manipulation. I don't think there's any way around that, unfortunately. But yeah. We could also do something like pyrokinesis or something like that, but that still has a pretty long cooldown, so yeah. And again, clairvoyance and mental mirror. This could be fun. This could be a fun thing. Let me just quickly do this. We're gonna do laser here. We're gonna do Sunder Mind here and Clairvoyance on 3. That works. And let's get the quests. Accept the quests. What do we have? We have a torch. We have an iron battle axe, which is nice, and a wooden tunic. Let me check the inventory real fast. Yes, the merchant's token. We have a lot of water that we start out with. Iron mace, okay, cloth robe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We're quickly going to check these. And there's a weird artifact and a Borderlands revolver. Freeze grenade. I have 12 agility, so we're not gonna be able to... We're definitely not going to be able to shoot things all that well. But since we're starting out with 2 damage-dealing things, that should be kind of alright. And I think we might be able to Sunder Mind while also doing then... I'm gonna have to see how that works. I wonder if we can do the Mind Sundering and then do other things as well? Or if we just have to stay put while doing that. Let me just quickly check. Sunder Mind. Oh, okay. Taking any action other than passing the turn will break the connection. But still. This might be good. Once we get that up a little, like we might just be able to do a lot of damage to... they need to have a mind. So there's that. But to sort of single enemies. This might be pretty good, actually. Yeah. I am Mindflayer. Who are you? Okay, we can get some stuff here. I'm going to get the carbide hammer. You don't have anything here. I might get the elastine gloves. Because +1 agility, so why not? It's better than whatever we have right now. Might even get the leather armor. You know, why not? So we're gonna get rid of all of that crap. Short bow, burnt... We're gonna drop that off since we are going to be able to trade. So there's that. Cloth robe. Clothy roby. And we're going to keep the freeze grenade. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use the carbide hammer. And let me see what we're going to do. Obviously have some of that stuff. Yeah. Are we going to get anything else? We're going to stick with the snake oiler. But yeah. So we can definitely go with a few tinkering things. We're going to get hammer probably, or like cudgel. So we're going to get a few of these things. This will at least get us bludgeon. Conch is gonna be... We might get conch at some point, but it's not all that important. So. And yeah, I'm just gonna get a few basic skills here. Cooking and gathering, we can go a lot deeper in cooking and gathering a lot earlier this time because we have 16 intelligence. So yeah, that might be better. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm not sure where this character will take us, but it will be interesting. The one main issue is, again, we don't have the nuclear option. We don't have the temporal fugue. And that's gonna get us into trouble, but we might be able to hold on. Like, that has saved us quite a few times, right? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let me just quickly check the water ritual stuff. I mean, we are socially repugnant. Mated by succulents. Oh, that's fine. Slurp time. Oh yeah, we have like... The water ritual is slurp time. Oh, that's so good. Because we are socially repugnant. Like, we are gross. Slap dive. I love that so much. Okay. We're just going to get a little bit of reputation here. How are you doing? Admired by succulents, but disliked by gold. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna get the succulent thing back. And can actually learn Harvest Tree. You know what? Let's learn Harvest Tree already. Alright, cool. So, Argy Bargy. Let's accept that quest, and now we are actually ready to go. Wait, we do have maybe... we have a freeze grenade. I think I'm going to keep the freeze grenade for now. Let's sunder that guy's mind. Yeah, that works. Oh dear, yeah, okay, cool. And we're gonna have to keep in mind that this is going to be a pretty slow start. And even though it's not great yet, I'm going to make liberal use of stuff like Clairvoyance. We have a, yeah, we still have a torch. We need to use the torch because, alright. So I do want to check, for example, I want to check whether that works. There's a dog over there, right? So if I can do this and then sunder your mind, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so this is a good combination. We can do some fun stuff with that. Okay, all right. So let's wait until everything is recharged. And the Clairvoyance is going to get pretty sweet once we get that to the higher levels, which is a big ask, you know. But Clairvoyance is going to be something. Also, I need to actually equip the stuff that I got. Did I pick up anything else? Elastan gloves, right. Okay. I'm going to keep going with the leather armor for now. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the woven tunic. Water skin with slime, okay. Now, we don't need slime. Slime is easy to come by. You can turn slime into gel, you know, but... Okay. You know, we can do stuff like that. Okay. There's nothing really there. Oh. We can't sunder the mind of the amoeba. This is actually a problem now. Because... Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these amoebas are the reason why that stuff is not hard to come by. Alright. So... Again, slow start. Esper is always a slow start. But we're going to take our time and explore. And if we will be able to survive, this is going to become pretty sweet. I think. I think all the skills that we have are going to escalate in a very fun way. Okay, let's go back up. Ooh, you're coming after me. Ooh. Ooh. Shit. This is not good. And I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. We're going to replay this most recent character. Yeah, there we go. And we're gonna try it again. that's fine. I was expecting that. I was expecting to die a bit early on. Lick slips. Ooh. Hated by tortoises. Villagers of Shura. Okay, that's fine. Swap spittle. Ah. Yeah, we are socially repugnant, alright. First water drink. Okay, that's not as bad. That's okay. Disliked by villagers of Durapur. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take that. I'll take that reputation hit. That is okay. And you... Disliked by magmatic brown sludge kith for eating all their fruits. That's not a cool thing to do. But yeah, villagers of Doolil and villagers of Shulil for impersonating one of their leaders. Yeah, that's not... Naughty boy Irudad. So let's do that. We're gonna learn Harvestry. And here we go. Alright. Socially repugnant as we are. Okay, wooden arrows, a few injectors, which is nice. What do we have? Bronze dagger. Do we have any better weapon? We don't. Oh, maybe we can find something. We have a bit of scrap. Let's quickly check this. This is rubber gum and shade oil. Yeah. I broke it. Come on. Yeah. Time dilation grenade. Okay. Cracked lens, water skin. Okay. Bark armor. Oh, desert rifle. Okay. We're going to use the desert rifle for now. We can't shoot anything because of our low agility, but still. Why not? Oh, folded carbide short sword. We're going to buy that. Anything else that is interesting? Not really. There's a few weird artifacts there. Those are probably just grenades. So we're just gonna sell this stuff. Short bow musket. Those wooden bucklers. And those copper nuggets. And we're just going to pony up the rest in water. Okay. So, folded carbide short sword, why not? And let's go. Reshef. And where is the statue? It's over there. It's way over there. Folks, I'm gonna have to turn on my fan soon. It's heating up. It's really heating up today. Okay. Symbiotic firefly. Ooh, that's neat. We might be able to scrounge up the 500. If we find a lot of nonsense. We do have the merchant's token. I might do this. Yeah, it's a defoliant grenade. For 5 drums, yeah, it's okay. Okay, we're going to collect all the stuff. We're going to get that symbiotic firefly. I want that. Okay, Nicky Nacky. You can have those grenades for now. Should probably rather sell them, but time dilation grenade. We might also sell the injectors that we have. Okay. That at least starts us out on a slightly better foot now, because we're on level 2. Oh, this is actually not a good start here. We're just going to collect everything. Wait those turns and keep going. Okay. Oh, books. Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm kind of afraid of what might be here. Frozen and the Other Planets. Okay. Like the Disney movie? Oh, they turned that Disney movie into a whole planet? What's going on? Okay. Snapshots, that is fine. Yeah, just come one by one. We're running out of laser charges. Let's do a quick clairvoyance. Oh yeah, that's already better. Zip. Here we go. And again, we're going to pick up all the crap. Even the armor, why not? Or maybe not the armor, because we might not be able to carry enough. Okay, let's drop that again. So the books are great. And the weapons, yeah, we're gonna sell the weapons. We're probably gonna sell these. Oh, found a beaded bracelet as well, that's very good. Yeah, we're probably gonna be able to get that. Let's wait the turns. The turns that are required. I'm going to collect the Dreadroot tubers again. Because we're going to be able to tinker up some stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Bronze dagger, sure. Mace, Vinewood sap mask. We can put that on for the time being. Alright. Cool. Oh, there's another chest. Oh yeah. Boskin gloves. We're going to equip that. 24 drams of fresh water. That's neat. Okay, cool. Again, we're going to try to collect everything that we can. Oh. Zip. Yes, books. Books are good. Books are good for what we intend to do here. Because I do want to get that symbiotic firefly. That symbiotic firefly is exactly what I want. Because we still need to be... You know, those mirror bugs? Those mirror bugs are the bane of my existence otherwise. Attribute point. Yeah, we're gonna go for ego. And yeah. Alright, cool. So... we're gonna get a few things. We're going to get... what do we have? We have a folded carbide short sword, so... wait, we have 148. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get... you know what? We might just get this just to start out. Again, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter all that much. Feathered leather moccasins, sure. And the hand axe, we're going to collect that too. I'm going to keep studded leather, that's too heavy, we're not going to pick that up. Oh! Okay, rest up from that impalement. Because that's how that works. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they should be fine. We might actually be already able to get the... oh no, let's get a few more books. There seems to be another bookshelf there. Yes, indeed. Let's get that. Let's destroy this. I think I need to not kill the jilted lovers with my laser eyes, because I won't get the Lover's Blossom. I believe the Lover's Blossom counts as a corpse, not as a... it's not a drop, it's a corpse, so... I believe. I'm not actually sure. Who are you? Leech Farmer? What are you doing here? You have a lot of blood and the canticles. I'm not going to antagonize this guy, because that might be a problem. Okay, we're gonna go back up, and we're gonna see whether we can actually get the symbiotic firefly now. Alright, Argy Bargy. Somebody's coming to sleep in your bed. I don't know if you're fine with that. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of all the crap first, and we're gonna do the rest with the books. Alright, that's 93, that's good. Short bow, alright. Copper nuggets, alright. And the beaded bracelet, good. We might actually be able to keep the injectors, so that's nice. So 46, let's do the one that are worth the least first. Yeah, no issue at all, actually. Nice. Painted in watercolor. Okay. Symbiotic Firefly. Yes, indeed. I should have actually gone with basic tinkering, by the way, so we could see what all the data disks are. Next level, we might get basic tinkering, just for that reason. Okay. In any case, we have a symbiotic Firefly now, so we can use that. This has a light radius of 4, and the torches have a light radius of 4 as well, I believe. So we might just remove that. Let me just quickly check, actually. Was it 5? No, it's 4. Light radius of 4. Okay, so we definitely do not need that anymore. So we're going to drop the torches, because they are a bit too heavy for my tastes. Here we go. Alright. Now let's go down. Now the adventure can begin. We're going to do Clairvoyance, and we're going to sunder the mind of that cave spider. That works nicely. We're going to wait. Ooh. Snapjaw. We're going to wait. Snapjaw. We're going to wait. And let's just go ahead. Sunder the mind of the dog. Like, you can do wild shit with that. Like, we can attack folks that are on the other side of the map, stuff like that. So that's all pretty awesome. Beat a bracelet, yeah, I'm going to take that. Jewel encrusted studded leather. It's too heavy. No need to get that. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to take a quick break and go to the restroom real fast, because I'm drinking a lot more. I need to keep myself hydrated. See you in a moment. 2 minutes, something like that. All right. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. I hope we can actually take this build somewhere, because that's gonna be Why can we see over there? Something is glowing. You know, we can do wild shit like this. Sunder that guy's mind. The Snapjaw was emitting light for some reason. Let's get ourselves over there. So with Mind Sundering and also Clairvoyance, stuff like that, we could probably do wild shit. Like, you can probably do, I don't know if it's actually possible, but I don't know why it shouldn't be. Like, Sunder, like, Shadamush, the Sky Bear's mind, while they are still in the cryo chamber. Stuff like that. It could be like some... I see some cool possibilities that we could do. I wonder if we will wake up and try to break free. Okay, white brimmed hat, stuff. We have nothing for the head, so we're going to equip that. Leather apron, what am I wearing? Leather armor, okay, that's okay. I'm going to stick with that. Ba-bum-bum. Okay. Alright, good. Let's sunder the mind of a spider. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by the possibilities of this. I'm very intrigued. We could probably do some wild stuff. It's going to be hard to survive, sort of the early and mid game. I think at some point we're probably going to be able, like, this will... sort of, once we get these mutations up, this will get pretty crazy. Like, once we get sort of beyond the level 10 mutation stuff. But it's going to take a while. It's going to take some time to do so. Killed shawl and a club. That snapjaw was affected by something. Probably an injector. Oh, there's a bear. There is a bear. I'm going to sprint away a little bit. Let's try to sunder that bear's mind. We got to level 4 doing that. Okay. So, I'm going to get tinkering. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to go back up real fast to see what data disks Archive has. Because there might be some good ones, you know? We're going to definitely do the psychometry stuff at some point, but still. Okay, what do you have? Displacer, item mod of terrifying visage. That's kind of fun. Scoped, maybe neat. Spring loaded, bonus move speed. Okay, these two I might want to get. Scoped and spring loaded. Displacer. We're not really using weapons all that much, but yeah, it's mostly about the, for the data disk, it's mostly about the item mods. That's sort of the important stuff to get, you know? So yeah. Oh yeah, that works. Can do it like that. Boom. Yes, nice. Okay, trade complete. We got those data disks. We're going to get it. We're going to... yeah, we're going to go for that. We need 3 more intelligence for that. It's going to take a while. We're going to have the 19 intelligence somewhere around the mid-game. But, yeah. That's okay. At some point we're going to want to be able to tinker. And that's the important bit. We're going to use the leather cap instead of the white brimmed hat. Let me quickly just explore the rest of this map. Yeah, there's nothing else there. And we're just going to continue. Again, we're having a bit of a slow start here, but that is actually totally fine. We want this start to be slow. We don't want any surprises or anything bad to happen. Okay, now you are here. I'm gonna sprint away. I'm gonna sunder that guy's mind. Here we go. I wonder if it breaks the mind sundering if we are attacked. I don't believe so. Oop. Got a hit there. Let's rest up again. Yeah, we're just super frail. Let's do Clairvoyance here. Okay, here we go. We have everything on 3 now, which is good. And sort of Clairvoyance just gets ridiculous later on. Like when I, with the last character, you know, I got like Clairvoyance in the late game. So we immediately had it at like 12, at like mutation level 12 from all the ego that I had. And that was just bonkers. Like that was just like an entire half of the map that you could clairvoy. So that's going to be fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. And that combined with like high level mind sundering and even the laser eyes, you do need, because it's a projectile, you do need actual line of sight, not just to be seeing them. But it's still great, right? You can still shoot things across the entire map. Black robes. Is that a back item? No, it's not, right? I mean, the unshelled reptile thing is actually kind of awesome. But, yeah. Again, the rimwicks are not that scary with this character, because we can still mind sunder and we can still do the laser eyes when we are in cryo, when we are frozen. So there's at least that. The one thing that I'm very much worried about is the psychic glimmer. It's gonna become an issue. Because we don't have the temporal fugue. And this is gonna balloon, right? Like the psychic glimmer with four scaled mental mutations, that's gonna get... We're gonna get in trouble with the mind cops. Okay, let's sprint away. We need to laser this because they don't have minds. Can we sunder the mind of the... Yes, we can. The giant centipede is mind sunderable. The amoebas don't count, interestingly enough. They are sentient, but they don't have a mind. Probably because they're like... Yeah. They don't have many cells, probably. And they're giant, but... Congealed skulk. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it still works, even if we are attacked. It is troublesome, you know, if we are attacked, because we're definitely taking some damage here. But yeah. Preserve your fresh foods. Can already cook with that, so why not? Some cordial congealed Uber Nostrum injector and a soybean. Delicious. Okay, that's not. There's again like this weird nested probability stuff. There's a 25% chance you heal to full 15% of the time. Which just translates to very low probability to me. Especially because you're not drinking flesh water. Ugh. Not flesh water, fresh water all that often. Okay. We're gonna rest up. At least that much, yes. To recharge our lasers and our mind sundering and everything. Take a look around here. There's nothing there. That's okay. Hey, thank you for the raid, Subpar Floridian. Welcome, everybody, to my chill little Caves of Qud zone, I guess. Hi. Hey, View. Phew. Thank you for the follow. let's keep going. Oh dear, there is the slug snout. We need to be kind of... Oh, I think the slug snout might be dead. I think the bear has killed the slug snout, which is good. Bloody bear, you're badly wounded, so I'm just going to finish you off. Here we go. And that's the bear. Yeah, boar corpse, that is the slug snout. So we got kind of lucky there. At this point, the slug snout, that shit, Jesus. Just unnecessary swearing, good. We'll probably just have shot us to smithereens. Again, we are super frail this early in the game. Oh, there is a glow moth, but the glow moth is neutral because we do have the symbiotic firefly. So that's neat. It gives us 400 reputation with insect, yeah. My spindle on fire and in acid. I don't know. I am pretty much on fire right now because it is way too hot. And at some point I'm going to turn on my little desk fan here, and I apologize for that in advance. But, yes, live and drink and stuff. The spindle might be on fire. I don't know. We're gonna have to ask the Earl of Omonporch for that. On fire with weeps and stuff, yeah. I know, that stuff happens. I'm still extremely early in the game right now. We've started a new run. I lost my last character to a cherub. There was a fight with a cherub that I was level 30, or like level 31, I believe. There was a fight with a cherub that I was not able to avoid, and I perished. So, we're starting a new run today. And I'm doing some... Oh, man, I have a lot of water skins. I'm doing some fun stuff with... I'm doing a Clairvoyance and Mind Sundering based thing, which is cool, which enables us to do like weird stuff like this. You know, just killing a spider on the other side of the map. Hey, thank you. So have a good night. Sleep well. Thanks for the raid again. And have a good one. Thanks for the follow as well. So, yeah, have a good one. Boarskin gloves. We already have boarskin gloves. Okay, so no. Okay, it is early in the morning for me, so there's some time zones shenanigans going on. Oh yeah, we need to actually get away from this guy. Always forget. Fighting things is going to be super tough for a good chunk of this. Like even into like these Esper characters, they only really become really powerful in the late game. And I wonder if the Sunder Mind is actually going to be good against a bunch of the late game things, right? Like stuff like the Glitter Menge. I think the Sunder Mind is really going to help us against that. Because, you know, one of the main issues that I had with the last run was that all of our attacks was essentially like light based. So anything that reflects light or that isn't really affected by light, we had a bunch of issues with. Ooh, I should maybe not attack the glow moths, but yeah. It's okay. Let's sunder that guy's mind. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was a hit. Okay. Worn Banoos. Do we have a back item? No, we don't. So we're going to equip that. And we're going to try to survive. We're going to try to survive. Oh yeah, okay. Boom. Here we go. Folks, it's getting real hot. I'm going to turn on my fan. It would be nice if anybody is there in the chat, if you could give me some feedback, whether that is picked up or that is annoying. by the microphone. The fan that I have is pretty quiet, so it could be okay. But yeah. I should maybe have checked this before streaming, you know, just on video. But I didn't think of it. Ooh, oh, there's a slug snout. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna run. We're gonna run. I'm going to do a clairvoyance on this area. Yes, indeed. We're gonna sunder that thing's mind. And there we go. See, this is why this build is kind of sweet. Do we have butcher, by the way? No, we don't. We don't yet have butchery. I'm just going to get it right now. And here we go. I think it's pretty quiet. I think it should not be picked up by the microphone. My microphone is actually pretty decent at that. So, yeah. And the fan really helps a lot. Okay. Beaded bracelet and painted bark armor. Let's take a look at that. What was that? Corrupt administrator? Corrupt administrator was appointed minister of Narawar. He outlawed the practice of wiring scrolls to journals. And Dari him, the third, was forced to flee. Okay, that's just weird. Weird stuff happening in the history. Nothing you can really hear. I think your own fan is louder. Thank you for that feedback. Cool, that's good. That is good. Yeah, it's like it's a tiny little fan. It's like a cute little thing. But it's enough. It works. Okay. Oh, let's not... Ooh, cracky. Okay. Need to be careful. Essentially, we just need to be super careful and not get hit. We are extremely, extremely frail. Also, hi, Jack. Always a pleasure. Okay, let's sunder that bear's mind. Here we go. I wonder, like, what mind sundering actually is. Like, are we just projecting dirty thoughts? I don't know. Oh, there is a slumberling. We're not going to do anything with that. Just going to leave, oh no, the slumberling the heck alone. Like, we could do some weird stuff, like go to the furthest point of the map. Do a clairvoyance and try to sunder the mind of the slumberling. I wonder if we could... I might try that. Where is the slumberling? Slumberling definitely has gone somewhere. Where are you? I don't know, actually. Interesting. We're gonna see. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, it's next to that little lake there. Okay. Oh, there's another slumberling. That is quite interesting. Okay. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go somewhere where I can change maps easily, so that we can run away if it doesn't work out. And then, yeah. Okay. Oop. Bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Okay, let's rest up. Okay, defoliant grenade. Let's take it. Now we can put some decent space between us and the slumberling. So yeah, up here maybe. So yeah, we can change maps here. Cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a clairvoyance over here. How long does the clairvoyance go, by the way? Can we do the full 10 turns? I wonder. Duration? Yeah, right. We can do the full 10 turns. That's fine. So we're going to do Clairvoyance here. The problem is the Slumberling is going to get out of the way probably, so we're going to do it like that. And we're going to do Mind Sundering. No, I don't want to sunder my own mind. Injured. Wounded. Badly wounded. Slumberling is dead. That worked. Okay, cool. I said that you can do some wild shit with this. Let me see, where was the other Slumberling? Let me just quickly find them. Problem with that Slumberling is it is quite a bit closer. So we need to be careful about that. But yeah, killing Slumberlings at level 6, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there you are. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it anyways. So where were you? Like that maybe? No, we did the Clairvoyance wrong. Okay. Yes, there we go. Should have been a bit better about this. Okay, let's see. Dazed. Remain stunned. That's kind of good. Injured. Injured. Yes! We killed 2 Slumberlings. At level 6. Awesome. That's great. That's good. I like this build. I like it. Okay, tinkering. What can we do? We are going to get Disassemble and Scavenger. Here we go. Rifle through trash. That is good. This means we can actually disassemble the scrap that we have. And the fractured microchip. Here we go. There's a weird artifact. That's an airfoil freeze grenade. Okay. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. Anything else? No. Okay. Ooh, I like this. I'm very into what we're doing here. Again, the main issue is we always had the temporal fugue as sort of a safeguard in place. And now we don't. Right? And that might become a problem. Oh yeah. Killing the beetle bombs like that. They die pretty quickly from the Mind Sundering. Mind Sunder is going to become pretty powerful. The thing is, it doesn't work against everything. But... oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Oh, I can see this. I can see this working. Okay. Fantastic. So... just need to survive, and that's the thing. We just need to survive to get to the late game. And that's a big if. That's a really big if. Okay. Painted bronze longsword. Let's take a quick look at that. Here we go. Okay. Also, hello everybody. Welcome. We're doing a fun little, chill little Caves of Qud stream. We're doing a Clairvoyance Sunder Mind build that I'm very much feeling right now. I don't know how viable it's gonna be for the late game, but we're gonna see. Hopefully we're gonna see, that is. Okay. Let's wait. Why not? Okay. Zip! You know? And that enables us to do stuff like that. Which is very fun. Okay. I do have the laser beam as a... obviously, as another attack. Because we need it. And the laser beam is also going to become pretty powerful. So that's good. Let's wait. Let's do a clairvoyance here. I think there was another... no, there wasn't. Okay. Clairvoyance is already pretty alright. And it's gonna become even better. Like the radius of the clairvoyance is obviously pretty bad at the start, but it really goes somewhere. I think the radius is actually increased 1 per rank. Yeah, the vision radius. So it really gets places once we get that. Ooh. Once we get that up. Ooh. The warlords are actually kind of an issue right now. You're gonna come after me? Yes, you are. Laser charges. You're badly wounded. I'm going to sunder your mind. Zip. Here we go. Alright. We're gonna wait 64 turns. I am famished. Oh no. Let's preserve something. Let's choose ingredients. We can't really do much in terms of cooking right now, but that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. So, whenever you take... not a good one. Not a good one. But it's okay. Oh, I didn't recharge everything. What am I even doing? Pay attention. Okay, we're gonna do at least that. Where are you? Let's do this. Oh yeah. You take the weird artifact. What do we have? Electrofade. Okay, that's our first cell. It's probably going to be a chem cell. Just a basic one. But that is fine. Let's take a look. Yes, it is a chem cell. It's a low chem cell. But that's okay. Alright. Good. I think I forgot. Oh yeah. I forgot getting the young ivories, by the way. No, not young ivories. Dreadroots. We do want to collect dreadroot tubers. Kind of forgot about that. Due to a high ego, yeah, okay. That still works. We're still in the scaling territory. Okay. What kind of axe is this? Oh yeah, that's the electrified one. Forgot about that, okay. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Let's just... can just do a laser one here. The amoebas, we need to use the lasers. Because we cannot sunder a mind where there is no mind. Okay. Giant centipede. Again, slow start, but this is going to go places. I am deliberately taking it slow here. Oh, I'm being watched. Oh yeah, level 8. Okay, so we are getting the psychic glimmer. Pursued by ospreys. Okay, yeah. That's the one issue here, that the psychic glimmer is gonna go up. And that's gonna, in the late game, we're gonna run into some problems there, but well. We're gonna have to work with this, and it's okay. We're gonna get basic short blade. Not that we're gonna be able to do much with it. You know, we have 13 agility. But just as a fail-safe. Oh, a no-worm skull. We're going to take that. I'm going to use the no-worm skull. Because that will increase our ego by 1. And that's our main stat, so that's good. Quickly destroy all the young ivories that we're... not young ivories. Why am I saying young ivories? Or the dreadroots that we're seeing. Because we do want the tubers. We are going to be able to tinker at some point. Do we already have... we have only found 1 tuber. And when I go back, I need to actually maybe check with the floors beneath Joppa again. Just to get some more of those. Because I totally forgot about it. You know, last run we didn't tinker at all, so... Alright, we're just gonna wait until we can sunder mind again. And here we go. Cool, alright. Zip. Aerojack. Like that early build? Not recently. Yep. Snowball is the key. I'm going to use better kind of valor. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is really with Espers is really that, you know, if something becomes really dangerous, there's a high likelihood that you're going to die. And the build that I used before was mainly based on the Temple Fugue, and that kind of gives you a failsafe, you know? The Temple Fugue really gives you a way to, like, oh shit, there's something bad happening. You just call in the bros, and then it all kind of works out. We don't have that right now, right? So this build kind of lends itself to very careful play, probably. I think in the later game, what we're probably going to do is we're not even going to explore the maps really. We're just going to do clairvoyance and check out what everything is, and we're just going to kill everything from very far away. I think that's kind of what this is going to turn into. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We might actually also get some additional things that we can do, you know. So that could be interesting. Although I might not get an additional mutation. I also need to do this more just to get used to the loop. Okay. Let's wait those turns. You know, like it's probably going to be a lot of this. Temple Fugue Evil Twin runs. Yeah, so broken is ridiculous. It is. And it's fun, it's great. Sunder the mind of that Beetlebum. You can kill them really easily. Okay. Yeah, the Mind Sundering is going to help against a bunch of sort of the real high AV enemies. Not animals, enemies. As long as they have a mind, you know. That's always the big caveat. But yeah. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait again. We're gonna continue. Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of this. Okay. That's just Snapjaws. Oh. Okay. I'm going to need to think of something to keep the Psychic Glimmer down a bit. We might not... I don't know. We kind of need all of them, though. Kind of need all of them. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's gonna be okay. And if we die, we die. That's just how it goes. Alright. So, madness, for they see themselves. Within a certain parallelism to those, first edition. Very interesting. Very cool. Or not. Books are great for an ego-based character. Oh yeah, there's another Slumby. We're going to get rid of a few of the things first. Like that. And the crab. Yeah, see how good this Mind Sundering is compared to the light manipulation against these enemies? It's crazy. Like, light manipulation is going to get pretty great. So, okay, wait, we're gonna do... Just gonna go to a... No, we can't really get away from here, but it's fine, actually. I'm going to do something like that. Oh, no. Oh, well. Let's do that, I guess. Kill the Killipede. Slumbling is gone. Slumbling is elsewhere. Let's check this, maybe. There you are. Let's sunder the mind of the Slumberling. More like Sunderling, am I right? There it is. Awesome. Why was the bat killed? I'm not really sure. So we're gonna wait again. And we're gonna get rid of the... Where's the Arconaut gone? Well, let's see. Also interesting that we have a Becoming Nook down here. It's an interesting map that we're in. Where's the Arconaut? Arconaut has just disappeared. Okay. Let's wait. Let's keep going. Huh. Oh, that's all very interesting. Let's just get to that. Yeah, I'm no aristocrat, I know. Let's... Oh, it's a fire suppression system. You know what? This is actually kind of sweet. I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm not gonna pick it up because it weighs something. No need to lug that around. But, yeah. Sunder that Killipede. Oh, there's the Arconaut. There's probably just some trash around there or something. Okay, let me see. I'm going to try to find the Arconaut on my own now. Along with the gnarled roots of Brindstalk. That at least sounded good. Sounded kind of poetic in its way. In its sort of Caves of Qud-ish diction. Don't know where the Arconaut... Yeah, it's fine. I kind of want to kill the Arconaut, though. Okay. Let me see. Are there more Dreadroots? Yes. Oh, there's the Arconaut. Okay, where are you going? Going down there. We're going to do this. I'm going to do it from here. Should be okay. Oh, that was an insta-kill. Okay, and we got a level up. Fantastic. So, that's going to go into Ego again. And this is all obviously capped. That's okay. Let me see. Tinkering, cooking and gathering. Yeah, let's get Spicer. I'm gonna get Carbide Chef next time. Yeah, starting with the slightly higher intelligence is a better idea. That's good. Like, that really kind of kneecapped us a little bit with a few things. And being able to tinker is going to help us in the long run. Okay, here we go. That's that stuff. That's the miner's helmet. What light radius does that have? I think 4 as well, so we don't need that. I'm just going to pick it up. Yep, and that's the slug snout. Yeah, Mind Sundering is kind of very powerful. I am very much into this. Again, there's a bunch of sort of higher level enemies where this will not help us. Where... Oh yeah, wait, let's take a quick look at this. Leather moccasins with cleats. What are we wearing on the feet? Just leather moccasins, so let's use the cleats one. And that is the Sphere of Negative Weight. Puzzled, yes, here we go. We're going to keep the Nullworm Skull. Okay. Beaded bracelets, okay. We didn't pick up anything interesting, didn't we? Nope. That's okay. Alright. Let's keep going. It's time we went to Red Rock and got that thing over with. Oops. Careful, Jay. Careful. Ooh, yeah. I can't do that while swimming, I know. Let's sprint away. That's actually an issue. Ooh, that's an issue. Shit, I might die. I might actually die. Let me just quickly check. Oh, I did not do this well. You know what? We're going to apply the shade oil. And get away. Ah, shit. Shoot. Crikey. Wow, that was way too close for what I was doing. Holy crap. Okay. See? But that's kind of the issue with this build. If things go wrong, they go wrong quickly. Let's just do that for now. We don't have the Carbide Chef yet. Yeah, we don't have the Carbide Chef yet. Is Carbide Chef a pun on Iron Chef? Probably, right? I wasn't even, like, just now I was thinking about, hey, why is it called Carbide Chef, actually? It's probably that, right? Oh dear. Okay. In any case, let's keep going. Oop. We're gonna get sundered. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, we definitely need to do this properly. We need to do the... When we enter a map, we need to do clairvoyance. Just take care of things from afar. Oh, hello. Okay, first of all, we're gonna get rid of you. Slow attack at 1 of uncovering puns. I was never actually thinking why it was called Carbide Chef. It's weird that it's a metal. Oh wait, Iron Chef, right? Huh. Sorry, I have a slow brain. Okay. Okay, where's the ape? Up there. Okay. Let's get rid of that thing first. And I am going to try to take out the ape. Let's go here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's 2 turns. Fantastic. Oh, crikey. Okay, those things we definitely need to kill with Mind Sundering. So let's get away real fast. Okay, now the laser is also kind of fine. It's okay. All right. All right. Good. Let's do a basic one of 60 turns. So we always do that if we don't have any particular cooldown right now, you know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Let me take a look at you. Hated by Roots, hated by the Merchants Guild. We are socially repugnant. Okay. Yeah, you have nothing, but it's okay. Ooh, engraved. How would you engrave cloth overalls? That's just my question. How would you even go about that? I've also never watched Iron Chef. I just know that it is a thing that exists. I don't know a lot of shows because I don't watch a lot of things. So... Oh. I pressed on without resting. The important thing is that we never do that. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna do this. Okay, sure. And we'll wait up. Oh, there's stairs down here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so at the later game, we can just, you know, we'll probably just be able to, we can kind of do clairvoyance for half of the map. So what we're probably going to do when we come into a map is we're going to do Clairvoyance. We're going to take out the things that we can take out with Mind Sundering. And we're just going to do it like that. We're not even going to explore the maps on foot anymore. Right now it's still a little bit tedious because the radius is relatively small, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Okay, we're in the Red Rock area. I'm excited to leave this behind, this early game stuff. Now we're gonna. But I just need to take my time with this because, you know, it's all about surviving the early game, taking all the experience that we can get from this, and just slowly getting to the place where things will snowball, essentially. Okay. Okay. Pop that stuff. It's probably not useful to explore the entire map here at this point, but... yeah. The one unfortunate thing is, because of the way light works in this game, is if you can see them, they can kind of see you, right? Even if you do it via clairvoyance. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm still not sure how this works, but still, if you can just have a lot of room between you and them, that should still work, so it's okay. These normal snapjaws we can essentially just murder using our little short sword that we have. Alright. We're getting close to level 10, that's good. That's very good. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's get the Red Rock thing over with. Just... oh no. Oh, that's a bad thing. I'm going to take a quick break. Yeah. That's a lot of water. And it has hit my computer. Seems to be okay, but I need to really do something about that. One moment. Alright, hey, so that was stupid. I pushed over my water bottle and a lot of water came out. And yeah. No, I didn't. It just kind of splashed the front of my case, my computer case, and there's nothing important there. And also, I think nothing got in. Most of the stuff just went on the floor. So I got kind of lucky there, I guess. Also, hi Kira. You just joined when I had a little malheur. This is the clairvoyant mind person, yes indeed. And I'm very into this so far. This is awesome. We're still in the early game, but you can also already kind of tell where this will become great. You know? Stuff like that. Find the critters. Okay, showcase the gameplay loop. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing all the time right now. But what this will turn into... Hey, Fasting! We're gonna take a bit longer until we are at episode 500 on the YouTubes. But we're gonna get there. Hey. I think this is like 494 or 3 maybe? I don't know. So, gameplay loop, right? So we have Clairvoyance, we have Sunder Mind. So what we can do is stuff like this. And there's nobody there whose mind we can sunder. But you can just, like, this works through walls and through everywhere. You just need to see them. And what that means is, yeah, we can do nonsense like that. We can probably, like, this opens possibilities. Like, we can probably do wild shit doing that. Like, for example, I've talked about that a little earlier, but you can probably, you know, just mind sunder the sky bear while they are still in cryo. Stuff like that. The one issue with the mind sundering is obviously that it doesn't work against creatures that have no minds, right? For that, we still have the light manipulation. However, if the creatures have minds, it is extremely powerful. Like, even at level 5, mind sundering just does a ton of damage, actually. Like, even before you get to the 10 turns. So, yeah, I'm just very excited about this. This might go places. And at some point, later on, when we get all the mutations to a higher point, we are probably not even going to really explore the maps all that much. We're probably just going to do clairvoyance and see what we can do already, you know? But you can do stuff like that. Have you seen the glow white over there? Just do clairvoyance, do a mind sundering, and go on. Like at level 6, early on, I met a few slumberlings. We were killing slumberlings at level 6. Just go to the other side of the map, do a clairvoyance there, and then do the mind sundering, and it will do enough damage over time to actually kill a slumberling. So there's some really fun stuff going on with this. The thing is, again, it only works against creatures with a mind, and also it has a pretty significant cooldown. We're gonna have to see about that, but other than that, it is one-sided, kind of, I believe. It has the... I think it just attacks their mental armor. So it might get... If we are actually attacking... if we're actually attacking actual psychics, that might be different. I'm not really sure. You know? Like, we are now being stalked by at least ospreys. but yeah, we're gonna see. We haven't fought any yet, so I'm not really sure exactly how that works. We're gonna see, but I think these are just attacks against mental armor. No, it's not. Like, even like when folks do that to you, you're not immobilized. You can run around, right? How many equines had been harmed in this run? None yet, but that will happen. Probably. I don't know. Depends. Depends on how much Desert Canyon we're gonna do. But you know? And the thing is, like, the Thunder Mind is super powerful, right? Like, that's a one-hit kill on a beetle bum at this level. Can reach you in 10 turns, you're in trouble town. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it depends on how powerful the enemy is, right? Like, at that point, if they reach you, it's just a normal fight. You're still doing the damage. And if you are getting hit, that doesn't kick you out of the mental thing. I've tried that earlier, I believe. I don't know, maybe I've misjudged this, but you're still doing the attacks. They would have to actually kill you before the end of the 10 turns. And you know, you just can't do anything else, right? We can't do like light manipulation. We can't do laser shots and mind sunder at the same time. That would probably be ridiculous if that was possible, you know? All right. Any more dread roots? Nope. But yeah. And it also obviously depends on the enemy, right? But the cool thing is we can do it across the map, right? So with the Slumberlings, I just went to the furthest point I could get from them, do the Clairvoyance, and hit them with it. And that worked. Right? Okay. We're not going to go up here, I think. We're just going to go back this way. Did I? Oh no. Did I pick up the Gershling corpse? Or did I turn it to ashes? Oh yeah, I did pick it up. Okay, good. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just bluff really well at poker for 10 turns. And then, like, they are so dejected about their loss that it's just, the head just explodes. I think that's the canon way how this works. I'm not using Amnesia, I'm using Socially Repugnant. I've created a new character. I wanted to check some things out, and I wanted to start with slightly higher intelligence. So I just picked Socially Repugnant right now, which is very funny. Like initiating a water ritual is just doing gross things, you know. Like there's some funny stuff there. I like that, and I'm mega ego anyways. Yes, indeed. I mean, Socially Repugnant is only about you basically just get minus 50 reputation with everything at the start. So it's kind of not great, but we're gonna work around that. Sort of on the day-to-day stuff, it doesn't really have any. It doesn't have any repercussions. Yeah. Like, we're just like a hyper-intelligent asshole, I guess. We're not even hyper-intelligent, like a psychic asshole, which is bad. We're not that intelligent. We are of moderate intelligence. Okay. So there's that. We already did the water ritual with all of them. And yeah. Let me take a look at this. Anything here? Strange tubes, weird artifact. That's just a metal folding chair, probably. Ape fur cloak. Gives us cold resistance. I might buy that. And we have all these books. Like, we can essentially buy everything. Oops, sorry. That was the auto mob. Auto mod. Psychic as Mother Earthbound Stone. Never played that, actually. It's one of the games that I would like to play at some point, if I ever find the time. But yeah. Let's get the ape fur cloak. That will make the apes dislike us, but that's okay. Alright. I think we're good. Let me just quickly check with Argath. I don't think a day has passed, so... I don't know. Masterwork. Oh yeah, I do want to get that actually. Nuclear cell, that is Tinker 2. We're not gonna be able to get Tinker 2. EMP MK2, that we could get. Programmer, that's also Tinker 2, yeah. But these two we're gonna get. We're gonna get all the data disks that we can get. Something like that maybe. Yeah, that works. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, we just have a tremendous ego and we are just a gross asshole. I mean, that's just a fantastic combination of traits, isn't it? So let's go to the Rust Wells real fast. By the way, they are reconfiguring the Rust Wells in a way that looks extremely intriguing. Right? It's going to be actual Rust Wells in the future. It looks awesome. Like Brian Buckley has posted some screenshots on Twitter at some, like last week or something like that, and it's great. Regain your bearings. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's still water on the floor. Didn't get everything. All right, let's keep going. They start treating me better. Yeah, I guess. I'm not going to do the mind crushing on NPCs probably. Can we actually, does that work? Yes, it does. Nice. Zap. Essentially we can just shoot things across the map. That's so much fun. That is so much fun. Okay. Strange tubes, metal folding chair. Yes, okay. Torches, we don't need torches. Where we are going, we don't need torches. I just need a glow sphere. Once we get a glow sphere, we're going to use that. But yeah. Okay. Once we get back to Joppa, we should drop off these. We should drop off a few things. We should make a stash in somebody's home, which is socially not acceptable. But, you know, the character that we're playing does not care about what is socially acceptable and what not. So, and what isn't. So, yeah, that works. That works. We're just doing full-on role-playing right now. Here we go. So let's get the wire strand. And everybody's just always, ugh, we have to work with this guy. Ugh, he's just drooling all the time and just kind of disgusting. And the drooling is not because of, you know, whatever, you know, that can be a condition that someone has, and that's not a problem, but they're just doing this because they like it. That's the issue. They could stop drooling, but they don't. Okay. So, I really like sort of the, like initiating the water ritual by saying slurp. It's just fantastic. That's just so good. I think the water ritual, I think our character interprets the water ritual as exchanging spittle. not as a water ritual. And not the fun way of exchanging spittle, if you know what I mean. Okay. You don't know what I mean, it's fine. I'm talking about kissing, is what I say. Or maybe this character is actually like that. But I mean, they don't seem to mind doing the water ritual, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm actually talking about. Let's stop. Let's leave that topic behind, shall we? So, have I already picked up the stuff? I don't know. Oh, don't freeze me. Okay. Let's just destroy the rest of the young ivories. And let's go down. Not young ivories, Jesus! Dreadroots. Jay, come on, get a grip. Alright. Okay, I need to turn that fan onto me again. Here we go. Ooh, that's better. Alright. Again, I hope it's not getting picked up. I turned it up a little bit. It might be a little bit louder now. I hope it's not getting picked up too much by the microphone. But, I live in a house that was not constructed to work well in high heat. Let me just put it like that. So it's not pleasant. And then sitting in front of a computer, not pleasant. So actually kind of excited for the moment that I'm done with this, that I can turn off the computer. Alright, let's wait. So we'll recharge everything, and here we go. We have everything on 6. Nice. Need to keep using the clairvoyance more. Oh, there's a slumberling. See? We're going to take out that slumberling. Alright. So we're gonna go away from here. Ooh. We're going to get a little bit of room between ourselves and the slumberling. I think excited is a case of a lexicalized metaphor. So nobody's actually thinking of the literal meaning, and the literal meaning is actually the metaphorical meaning at this point. So that's how things work. Took a course on cognitive semantics at some point, and like half of the words that we're using are actually metaphorical. But lexicalized, so. Alright. And that's the slumberling. Slumberling is dead. Okay. Let's wait the rest of the turns. Alright, here we go. Can do that. Zip. And there is the wire strand. Ah, clairvoyance is awesome. Have we found the stairs down yet? Yes, we have. Okay. Let me drink some of my remaining water. That I've not poured out across the floor. Yeah. Lexicalization is what you would call that. Sort of the linguistic term for it. I've studied a few years of linguistics at university, so still retain a bit of that knowledge, at least. Oh, hey, hello. Who are you? Hated by the kinfolk or hated by insects? Oh, that's cool. You are gonna get sundered, my boy. Increased by 200. Insects are pretty stoked about us at this point. It's like if we took we can't actually take off the symbiotic firefly, but if we get it high enough so we don't need the symbiotic firefly, we might actually extinguish it. But yeah, what's that? Okay, take out the chem cell, drop the mace, pump shotgun. Going to disassemble that, and that's the fix-it spray foam. Yes, I forgot about that. Let me just quickly explore the rest of this. And by that I mean, I'm gonna take a mind look. There's a lot going on over there. Oh yeah, the spark tick is not hostile. I always forget that. Okay. Still going to murder it because, again, okay. Good. I'm just bad with water today. I just spilled a bunch of water over myself. You know, just the socially repugnant thing. I'm just role-playing that all the way. I'm doing some method acting right now. Okay. Alright, we're lost, but that's okay. Let's just keep going. Thrim, yeah. Swim through the thrim. Let's go here. And let's get archive the stuff. And then we're going to drop off a few things that we don't need. So take the wire, chopper recoiler, nice. And gimme the quest. A canticle for Barathrum. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to use this house again for our nefarious deeds. I'm gonna drop off a few things like that, like that, like that, like that. Do I drop? We can keep those because they don't weigh anything. Drop that, drop that. We still have the Gershling coal, so we can drop that off. We have all those data disks, that is okay. Those injectors, that is okay. Oh, there's a small cube in there. We're going to take that out, and we're going to take a look at what that is. And yeah, where's my Dreadroot tubers? 15 Dreadroot tubers, that's nice. That's 15 salve injectors we're going to be able to build at some point. High capacity chem cell, okay. Equip. No, not equip. We're going to slot that into the chopper recoiler again. Here we go. High capacity chem cell. Boom. Here we go. So now we're done with this. We might do the historic site. Or we might go into the underground. What shall we do? You know what? Let's go into the underground first. I think it is probably more sensible to do that first. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit underneath the jobbers here. So we're just going to explore sort of the generalized underground underneath this for a little bit. Not too deep, obviously, and not super long, but yeah. We might actually want to, also we might actually want to do that beneath the rust wells and not beneath Joppa, by the way. Also, let's keep in mind, always rest up. Because that is the desert canyon and not the salt marshes. Salt marshes just isn't very great. Oh. Let's rest. Oh, there's an Isachari guy. What are you doing there? Isachari rifler. You won't expect a thing. Zip. Ah. Oh, hit me with the lead slug. Actually shot me from there. Interesting. Huh. That is actually interesting. There's a Hindran. Are you a pariah? Hindran pariah, yeah. Did I get into trouble with the... No, I didn't. It's just a single pariah. Okay, it's not a group. Stun gas grenade. I'm going to get that. Now let's get the boom rose arrow. 2. Sorry, buddy, but yeah, that was uncalled for, I guess. Leather bracer, 2 of them, huh? So we could put them onto our arms. Right arm, left arm for now. Why not, right? 2 pairs of sandals. I like that very much. So this item's AV bonus is being averaged across all body parts of the same type. The thing is, we already do that, kind of, don't we? I'm not really sure why that is still not doing the thing. Let me just take that off and let me check. Does it actually work? Oh yeah, it does actually give us the AV. Okay, alright. Yeah, well, no, we're just going to use that for the time being. All right. All right, okay. This is not particularly interesting because, again, it is the subterranean salt marshes. I do want to get a little bit deeper, hopefully, at some point. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Oh. Do you have a mind? Let's try. Yes, it does. Okay, we're going to go back real quick. We're gonna recharge our stuff. And we're gonna eat something. Where is the thing? Here we go. Preserve. Do we have anything exotic that we would want to do? No. Choose ingredients. Boar jerky. Vine wafer. We don't really have all that much good stuff. Yeah, it's not a good one. It's fine. It is, however, fine. There we go. All right. Oh. Let's rest up again. Let's do a little clairvoyance over here. Oh, interesting. Can you sunder? You can't sunder a nest, can you? Let me check. Yeah, it has no effect. Obviously it doesn't. Is it now hostile, by the way? No, it's neutral. Okay. Cool. Nope, what's going on here? That's just snapjaws, okay. And some fungicide. You do that. Let's just go elsewhere. Who are you? Zealot of the 6-day stilt. I don't know. Well, that gets us some canticles. But... oh, there's some honey here. I'm gonna pour some of that. Let's have like 20 drams of honey. One of the things that's gonna become pretty tough for us is Golgotha. I'm not really sure. I need to actually make a plan for that. We definitely need to overlevel ourselves for Golgotha. So we're going to probably not do Golgotha for quite a bit of time. Because that's going to be an issue otherwise. The subterranean salt marshes are not great. You know what? Drum-loaded desert rifle. Okay. Sure, let's use that. Let me just quickly destroy the other one. We're going to disassemble this desert rifle. Because the way down is going to kill us pretty quickly. I already had some issues with the other Esper doing that. We got pretty close to getting killed there, and the temporal fugue has helped to just take out everything there. And we can't really do that, you know? So I'm going to hold off on Golgotha for a little bit. We're not going to do it around sort of level 20. This character can die to things really quickly. Like we can do some awesome stuff, but things can really turn on us fast. And that has happened earlier on. I was just about to die, but I managed to survive. That's still going to be a thing. We're going to go back to Joppa real fast. We're going to go into the underground from here, actually. Because the Desert Canyon underground is just more interesting. It's not cheese. Like, we're super frail. Like, once we get confronted with something... like, this is cool. But, again, this only enables us to kill single enemies. And we can be very helpless against in direct combat. And it does not work against, like, any kind of robot, for example, right? So, I don't think this is a cheese build. This is absolutely not a cheese build. I think this is actually one that... it's actually a little bit tougher to make work than the ones that we have been using before. So yeah, I mean, the stuff that we can do is pretty cool, but I think this is actually going to become pretty tough, especially in the mid-game. This is not going to be an easy run. I think it's sort of in the late game, the stuff that we have will probably snowball in some pretty ridiculous ways. I'm very much looking forward to that. But I don't think this is going to be a cakewalk. Oh, there's an ape. You don't like me, don't you? No, you're neutral, okay. The albino ape dead? Yes. Okay, level 11. Good. Let me see, tinkering. How much do we have with 17? It's going to take a while until we can actually tinker. But that is fine. Cooking and gathering. Yes, Carbide Chef is what I wanted. So we're going to get Carbide Chef. Also, what we're going to do is we're probably going to get Endurance. Yes, we should get Endurance. And we're also going to get sort of the Way of the Mind stuff. Where was that? Acrobatics, always forget. Self-discipline, yeah. So that's going to be also pretty useful. First of all, we're going to get Endurance to get Shake It Off. All right. Okay. Chainmail. Kawaii chef. A very cute chef. You know what? We're going to use the chainmail instead of the leather armor. Let's drop that off. I'm going to clog up our inventory a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. One thing that I forgot the last time is actually, at some point we should probably mark the normal chem cells as scrap. Okay, so there's a turret there, and obviously the turret does not have a mind, so doesn't work. Yeah, the attack has no effect because, yeah, no mind there. No mind to speak of. So we're going to pick up the books, because the books are very good. Semi-automatic pistol. Let's disassemble that. Some raw bear meat and an ape fur hat. Also gives us code. No, we're going to use the no worm skull, obviously. I'm going to just pick it up. Basic toolkit is actually kind of nice. I actually kind of want that, so that's good. Number counted on verdant green. Oh, how beautiful. Alright. Battery in silver. Darry him. Oh, is that a mimic? No, it's animated shale. Interesting. I wonder how that happened. I'm stunned for the turn. Ooh, that actually did not work. If we get stunned while we're mind sundering, we're obviously getting taken out of it. Okay. Don't do the mind sundering in melee, Jay. Just don't do it. Alright. There's a lot of statues and stuff around here. Oh, it's a clockwork beetle thing. Are you hostile? You are. They count as... Yeah, they count as... There's just going to be endless clockwork beetles now. So we're just going to get out of them. They count as robots, not as insects, apparently. Okay. So, let's go here. Yeah, having the laser as a backup is just really good. Let's do the clairvoyance. Okay, there's nothing here. We are subterranean desert canyon. Indeed, that's exactly where I want to be. It's not that the subterranean desert canyon is particularly interesting, but it is more interesting than the salt marshes. So let's do that. Hey, and there's an Aquamax. Zip. Oh, Aquamax actually take a few mind sunderings. Wow, they have some mental armor. Huh. Which animation? From the mental attack? It looks distressing, doesn't it? Yeah. As always, when you get attacked by the Seekers, that always becomes a fun thing. Okay. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Rough topaz gemstone. The rest is not interesting, but that's okay. Okay. There's the horsey. Oh yeah, the horses are psychic, actually. Interesting. Oh. Oh, that is the doorbell. I'm going to take that real fast. And I'm going to be back in a second. Yeah, it wouldn't insta-nuke you. It was actually like, it wasn't that bad. It didn't do as much damage was the thing. Like the reworking has actually made that a little bit tougher. Because like it wouldn't immediately blow your mind, it would just do a little bit of damage. So I found it actually to be more of a problem after the rework, but it's fine. I like it way better the way it is. And I don't think it became easier, so I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna wait up. Gonna wait some more. Am I famished? Yes, I am famished. That's not great. So let's do that. Preserve, bear jerky, vine wafer. Oh, did I get carbide chef? Not sure. Oh. I think I do have carbide chef, right? Yeah, I do. I'm just not inspired yet. Right. Ooh, what was that? Oh yeah, that was a high explosive mine. Let's do another quick clairvoyance here. Yeah, not much going on there. So let's just go elsewhere. Okay, subterranean desert canyon. I do want to kind of find the stairs down. Ooh. Rest up again. You know, like with the last build, it's kind of fun to have the laser thing as kind of a secondary attack, actually. Oh, there's another clockwork beetle. And they're not tough, but the ticking vents, that can become an issue. When it just swarms you with clockwork beetles. I don't know if there's actually a ticking vent around. Probably not. No. Novice of the Sightless Way. Hey, interesting. Is he gonna come towards us? Okay, interesting. What do we have here? Wool kilt, slate frog. Yeah, nothing super interesting, but the artifacts, those are interesting. That's a combustion cell. We're going to keep that for the oil. Those are spring-loaded sandals of the river wives, which means even more move speed. So I'm going to use that instead of the moccasins with cleats. Here we go. Oh. Hey. Oh no. Can I actually hit you from here? Yes, I can. Okay. And we do have a mental mirror. So that's that at least, but let's kill the crab by sundering the mind again. And let's rest up to recharge everything. And now we're gonna continue. There's a musket. We're just going to disassemble that. Just to... come on. Just to collect the stuff. Gonna sunder the Arconaut, as you do. There's a leather boots. I think I'm going to stick with the move speed things for the time being. Borderlands revolver. We don't need that. Okay. Let's wait a few turns and then let's take a look over here. Nothing really there. There's another artifact. So we're going to take that. How can I get there? Oh yeah, down here. Alright, and a few additional dread roots, which is nice. Okay. What do we have here? Combustion cell, weird artifact, engraved sandals of the river wives. Okay, that's some Reshef stuff, which is good. Sturdy tattoo gun, that's what that is. Let's disassemble it. Just bathe in ink for the time being. Here we go. When we need the tattoo gun, we will actually get one, I believe. It actually gives you one. So, yeah. Yeah, clairvoyance is just very good. Clairvoyance is just a very fun thing. Okay. That's kind of Baboon Town over here, which I'm not a big fan of. Not a gun that shoots tattoos at you. You just do like... Pow! And then you have... a dragon on your skin. Hello. I'm gonna sunder this guy's mind. There we go. Now we're gonna sprint away. I'm gonna rest up. Oh, you're gonna come after me, that's fine. Alright. I need to do this via light manipulation. Here we go. Alright, leveled up again. How far are we? Yes, that's good. Precognition. Yeah, the problem is the precognition, you never know when something will happen, right? But yeah, I should actually do that at some point, even if just to get the achievement. I don't have that achievement yet because I've never really used it. So, yeah. I should do that at some point. I should get that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get self-discipline. Meditate. And then we're going to get fasting way, which is fun. It means we need to eat and drink less. And that's nice. Alright. Hey, Arconaut. Boom. Okay, yeah, there's another Arconaut. You haven't seen what was going on, right? It was just, that guy just dropped dead. I don't know why, don't know how. Wait for a bit. And we're just gonna sunder. Like that one super hard Doom Wad. Okay. Huh. A lot of bones and stuff around here. What's even happening? I think it's just a spider zone. Yeah. Imagine being eaten by cave spiders. That's just not a cool thing to happen. I don't know. Sounds like one of the worst deaths that you can have. Okay. Oh no, I should have taken all 3. Ah, you know what? This actually works, kinda. Moist meat schnitzel. That does not sound good. Spiders disagree. You're right. For them, it's the best way to go. Okay, what was that? Something teleported around. No stairs down just yet. Sometimes you can go a long time before you find some stairs down. But that's okay. This is exactly what I want to be doing right now. Again, we're going to take it slow. Not going to take unnecessary risks. And I'm going to try to get that... Oh, gesticulating steel gauntlets. That's nice. Can't do it because I have... Oh, magnetized boots. Because we have the symbiotic firefly floating nearby, so we can't do that. Yeah, probably. Giant wasps. Ugh, yeah. Also, like, spiders get a bad rap. I think spiders are just mostly very chill, you know? They just hang out, essentially. Whereas wasps, they want you dead. Like, even small wasps, they want you fucking dead. You better believe that. If I was 50 centimeters in diameter or whatever, they would just come for you. They would just like, okay, I can kill these folks, I will just do that because I'm a fucking wasp and that's what I am, you know? Yeah. Yes, I am actually. I like spiders. I have kind of a little bit of an issue in... I have sort of a little video game arachnophobia, but only for first-person games. I don't like it when in first-person games spiders come at you. I get like very skin crawly from that. I don't actually have... Like, I don't actually mind spiders in real life. Like, I can take like an actual normal spider. The spiders that we get around here are not that big anyways. But I can take that on my hand if I must. It's okay, right? So, I like having some spiders around. Spiders are cool. They just chill. They just hang out. Having a good time, you know? Oh yeah, hello. Let's go down. Subterranean hills. We're actually in the hills. Interesting. Okay. Stop throwing your rocks at me. Now we just need to find the next stairs down. Hope we can do that. Go away, please. Here we go. Topaz gemstone. Okay, there's a bunch of albino ape corpses here again. So pelts. Uh-huh. All the pelts are gonna get pretty heavy. To an ape fur cloak, yeah. Aren't we already using one? Yes, we are. In a pelt. There's a heart and another pelt. We're probably gonna have to drop off the pelts pretty soon, because that just filled up our inventory, but still. I wonder how so many albino apes just wound up dead over there. Okay. Oh, slumberling. Nice. Ah, slumberling is gone. Apparently was attacked by something. Should be... Oh, hello. What was that? Disciple of the Sightless Way. So that was not the Mind Corpse. That was just a disciple. Just a normal one. Okay. Maybe. But they weren't skinned, right? They were just like corpses. Yeah, the plant summoning. I'm not a big fan of that. It's just too unreliable. You know, one cool thing is, yeah, right, you could do... It could be kind of cool with Clairvoyance, because I think you can also just do that anywhere, right? And then you just have the friendly plants over there, and they will just fuck shit up for you. And that is not... You know what? Actually, that might actually be kind of sweet. I need to keep that in mind. I'm gonna make a note of that. Thank you for the inspiration. That might actually be awesome. You do Clairvoyance somewhere, just do Mind Sundering and summon plants and just be an asshole across the map all the time. So... So that's burgeoning. That would be burgeoning, mental mirror. What was the last one? No light manipulation. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, Sunder Mind. I don't know if the points work out, but I don't think burgeoning is not going to be higher than light manipulation in points. Pretty sure of it. So maybe you can even do that without a defect. Oh, there's the stairs down. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna check out the slumberling. Here we go. There's that cannibal. Now it's a cannibal corpse. Starting to make some death metal here. Okay, let's go down. This takes us to the actual subterranean caves, and that's what I was actually looking for. Alright, now that we're here, we're gonna rest up. Why are these hostile, by the way? I think I just attacked them. They shouldn't actually be hostile. Let me check the factions. That's a good one. That's a good sect. These are all just wife guys, right? A sect of wife guys. Insects. Yeah, insects are actually kind of alright with us. I don't know. I think I just attacked one of them and it just happened. What's that? Fawns of the Meadow. Sure. Ooh. I think that was just a thermal explosion from the mine. We can go further down here, and I will probably do it. Okay, spider. Let me just quickly check what's going on over here. Not much. Not much. Oh, come on. Come on. Why? Yes, there we go. Here we go. Heirlooms of Qud. Yes, I'll take that. Something for the librarian. Disassemble this. Alright, cool. Moment. Anywhere on the map. Having a brain moment. Yeah, fourth wall could also be fine, yeah. That could also be fun. With Clairvoyance. Yeah, you just enclose someone in a fourth wall. You do Clairvoyance, enclose them in a fourth wall, and then sunder their mind. Could be fun. Problem is, this is only like, always only like single enemies that this works against, right? So in some ways it wouldn't be any right, and like it wouldn't be meaningfully different towards just doing the mind sundering. Does not solve a problem that exists, yeah. But just the idea of it is fun, you know? Okay, are you hostile? No, you're neutral. That's good. Oh, there's an asphodel. Asphodelite. Asphodelite? That's a delight. Juice sap dies. Okay. This is not great, but I have a bunch of centipedes here to help me out, which is good. Burn zone. Trap enemies. Yeah, pyrokinesis, that's a range thing, yeah. And it's good that it is, otherwise that would be ridiculous probably. There's like a psychic being there. Oh. Okay, and a slumberling. We're going to take out... Ah! We're going to take out the slumberling. That has for some reason just awoken. Oh yeah, because of the centipedes. Yeah, we need to be careful about that. Do we still get experience from them? Yes, we do. Oh. Oh, slumberling is attacking me. I don't appreciate that. Let's do a little bit of a dance around here. Okay, let's wait. I'm gonna do the clairvoyance. Slumberling should be somewhere around there, right? Yes. And let's sunder. Let's get to sundering. It also stuns them, which is actually great. Yeah, awesome. Let me check what this does at this point. Damage increment 1d3 plus 3. Damage each round. Attack versus mental armor. Equal to the total amount of damage, yeah. Yeah. That's a thing. And the cool thing is our other stuff also kind of snowballs at the same time, you know? Giant amoeba. I hate you things. Come on, here we go. Oh, electrofuse. Yeah, that's an arachnid. Still hostile. Here we go. Let's check this out. Okay. What? I'm just going to destroy the nest. Because I can. Zip, zip. There we go. Thing, thang, and thong. Indeed. Thong song. Okay, there's not much going on here. Now we could just sunder the mind of the bear inside of there, just to be a dick. Here we go. Alright. Do we have anything here? No. So we're gonna... Are we inspired? No, we're not. Well, we're just going to make the moist meat schnitzel. I think meat schnitzel is maybe a little bit redundant, right? Oh yeah. Okay, there's like a... one of these worms. Can we actually... I wonder if we can mind sunder if we just sense them. I don't think so. I think it needs sight. Yeah, it needs to be visible. Okay. Let me see. For 10 damage. It's not as much damage. They have higher mental armor. But yeah. Interesting. 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 Let's just wait. Oh. Level 13. Here we go. Alright. Let's get Fasting Way. Just because we can. Oh. And let's do a little bit of clairvoyance over here. Oh, Christ. That's just a mess over there. Did you dislike me doing that? No, you didn't. Do I have them after me now? No, oh, this one is hostile. Let's kite it away from the others. That's 62 experience a pop. I might just use that to power level a tiny little bit. And we are actually kind of strong enough to kill them in melee combat, so that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Still need to be a bit careful, but we are taking some amount of damage. But yeah, it's a good bit of experience right there. Okay. Oh, yeah, hello. Yeah. Boom. It's gonna knife you all to death. Okay. Superman eyes, and here we go. All right. Let's do another clairvoyance over there. Okay, there's stairs down. That's good. I'm going to take these. There's a Naphtali runt. Interesting. Let's wait 45 turns to recharge the clairvoyance. And let's go down. Ooh, it's a fungus area, but we can do clairvoyance to see whether there's any fungus around. So that's kind of awesome. Engraved metal folding chair. What is it engraved with? Okay. Sure. You know what? We're gonna do all clairvoyance all the time here. Okay. Weird artifact. Electro bow. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm carrying too much. What am I actually lugging around here? We don't need the gesticulating gauntlets. That is books. Inventory management. My old nemesis. I'm going to destroy that chem cell. Oh, and I'm not going to alt-tab out of the game, please. That wasn't alt-tab, that was the Windows key, the dreaded Windows key. Flaming Iron Mace. I do not need that. Okay, good. Oh yeah, the albino pelts. Right, I forgot about those. Let's drop that off. I don't need to lug that around. Okay, am I using... Wait, let me see. Drum... Oh. Not load, look. You know what? We're gonna use the electro bow. Also, but before we do that... Oops, no, that was the wrong thing. Jesus, Jay, don't... Okay. Electro bow. Let me take a look at the cell. Remove it. And check it out. We're actually going to use the rifle for now because we're not really equipped with that many good cells. So yeah, it's fine. We're not really using the missile weapon anyways. It doesn't actually matter. Okay. Okay, let's laser that. Oh yeah, we're taking a lot of damage from that stuff. Do some mind sundering? Yes, we can actually. These folks. Here we go. There's some more books around. There doesn't seem to be any fungus thingies. Take a look around there. Check out the Arconaut, because that's 350 in the bank. I'm just going to laser these snapjaws from here. Here we go. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do more clairvoyance. Okay, and this area just kind of stops there. Okay. Should probably go south over here. And putrid. That's not good. Oh, putrid. There's some putrescence around. Okay. Oh. Good for hornblower, huh? Alright. Are you hostile? No. Okay. Very interesting. They also have psychic powers, apparently, because we could sense them as psychic. They were a psychic being. Okay. And they could withstand a little bit of mind sundering, so there's that. Right, let's take out that slug snout real fast, and let's wait. Are you attacking? Hey, fuck off, man. Can we sunder? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. They apparently do have a mind, even though they are plants. Okay. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything else around here. Okay. Cool. How late is it? Oh yeah. Okay, it's fine. Zip. Let's wait up again. And let's go south. Let's just keep going south. Yeah, those luminous horseshoes. That is good. Let's do that. Let's just leave these guys alone. Let's wait a bit and go over here. Just more centipedes. Centipedes upon centipedes. Oh, there's a seed sprout worm. Let's take that out real fast. Here we go. Okay. All right. Do another clairvoyance down here. Yeah, there's nothing. So let's recharge that. Go to the next map. We're just gonna keep going like that. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Ah! Got teleported away. Oops. Yeah. And here we go. Now we're back. These allo porters, they just teleport you between all of their instances on the map. So, doesn't seem to be anything interesting around here though, so we're gonna go elsewhere. Let's wait those turns and let's take a look. Also really not much that is interesting around here. Okay, there's the stairs up. I do want to quickly check the other side of the map. Yeah, there's actually something there, but not... There's nothing in the something. Okay. Let's wait. Let's do... Okay. That's just a whole lot of nothing here. Kind of cool that we can now just kind of explore this map even if we can't get there, you know? Oh, but there's really nothing around. Okay. Alright. We're just doing constant clairvoyance, essentially. Preserve fresh foods. Anything here? No. Let's cook from that recipe. And boom, here we go. Alright. You can get sundered. Here we go. Nice. You can get lasered. Also very nice. Alright, do you have anything? No. Sometimes they can have interesting things. Usually they don't. Okay. It's time for another clairvoyance. Oh, what is this? Scarlet shawl and a combustion cell. Another one. Okay. Alright. A topaz gemstone. Take some more looks around. Okay. Not a lot going on down here. Let's just keep going. Again, my main goal right now is just to level up. That's the main thing we need. It's not even equipment that is super important for us, but it is those points here. I'm going to do Sunder Mind, and we're going to do Light Manipulation. I'm going to hold off on Mental Mirror for the time being. Just to keep Psychic Glimmer maybe down a little bit. But yeah. Vision Radius 11 at this point. That's nice. Does this do anything else? No. Ah. My hair is just at an awkward length. Tickles my nose. Hate when that happens. Okay. Ah, stairs down. That's good. I do want to get to the below level 10 stuff. Shouldn't probably go much beyond that, but something is shooting with stuff at me. Oh yeah, it's just these. Just the first thistles. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sunder the crab. Sunder the crab. Okay. Let's wait all the turns till we can do all the stuff, and now we're gonna go down. Always do that. Zip. Here we go. Yeah, light manipulation, not the most exciting thing, but it's just the old reliable. And this is a game where you need some old reliable. Oh, the gelatinous. Do they? They don't have minds, right? Nope. They definitely don't. Where is the wedge? Is the wedge destroyed? It is. It is. Check this out. Yeah, there's a chain gun turret. That chain gun turret is gonna tear us apart, Lisa. So we're gonna skip out on that, I think. Okay, let's wait. Oh yeah, let's go north instead. So if we keep being diligent about always using clairvoyance and stuff, that can actually can we actually take it from here? Let's see. Nah, there's something in between. You know, like the thing where you just get murdered by a chain gun turret around the corner. That's something that will happen less often, which is nice. Okay. Alright. Okay, there's like a beard of sorts. Galbeard. Got us 450 experience, which is nice. Could just kill that thing from across the map. That's always fun. And yeah, we're using a lot of turns to rest. But that's actually not a problem in this game. Oh yeah, stairs down. Nice. There's another turret over there, but we're gonna leave that alone. Just gonna go downstairs. Now we're 10 strata deep. Nice. Okay. Okay, there's just nothing here. That was a very... I think this is just a nest. Yeah. Let's get into trouble with these. Because, you know, 62 XP a pop is still a decent bit when you have a lot of them around. So yeah. Just gonna farm them off real fast. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh. As long as it doesn't drop too far, it's fine. Okay. So let's destroy that and let's... Oh. Is that a glow sphere? There might be a glow sphere down there from the light radius. Yeah, there's a glow sphere. Awesome. We're going to use that. Put that into our left hand. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's neat. We actually do want that glow sphere. Oh, there's a mushroom. Is that a character? No, it's not. I was going to destroy that real fast. This is not a fungus area, so that's... I wonder why the brooding puff was here. But, yeah. Okay. Oh, look at this. Ooh, yes. Okay. We're gonna take this stuff out. Just need to be careful not to get completely swarmed. But if we are diligent about kiting and stuff, it should actually work out. Alright. I'd wanted to brood alone, probably, right? Just sit in a corner and brood. Alright, here we go. Let's rest up. As we do. We're getting pretty close to the next level up. That's nice. Like on your way to level 15, fighting these swarms of centipedes is kind of nice, actually. Alright. Alright. Alright, nice. Good. Good. Oh, capacity is too weak. I don't want to get overly thirsty here. No thirst on main. Okay. Here we go. Level 15, here we go, nice. So we're gonna put that into ego. That takes the mental mirror up to 8 as well. But such it is. And is there anything we can get? So we do have 18 intelligence at this point, so in 3 levels we're going to be able to get Tinker, which is good. We are hitting some diminishing returns now, but that's okay. There isn't really much that we can get at this point. We could get Wayfaring. Let's get Wayfaring to get lost. Fewer times, that is. Flower fields, let's do canyons. Here we go. Alright. Again, like the skill point stuff doesn't really matter all that much with this character. That's kind of the cool thing about playing Espers, that you don't really need to worry about that. So when you're playing Espers, since you don't need to focus on any of your main skills, you can just get all the fun utility skills, you know, all the things that are kind of neat, but that you usually don't get because your priorities are on other things. That is just good. That's just one of the more fun bits of this. Okay. How deep are we? Yeah, still 10. Sunder that mind. Let's do that. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, it's not nothing. These higher level snapjaw groups are always good to fight. Ooh. There we go. It was an EMP miner. Let's rest up again and let's continue. Oh, there's laser beams. Let's do a bit of clairvoyance. Concerning explosion of red numbers, yeah. Good thing is we are reflecting some of that light. Okay, that's the laser turret done. Good. It gets us a few chem cells, which is good because we don't have any fresh chem cells or anything. Alright, we're going to do another clairvoyance because I want to kill those laser turrets from afar. Like that. Yes. Oops, I made the spiders aggro because I stepped into the web. It's fine. Take that, take that. For now the chem cells are okay. The fidget cell, that's also good. Okay, weird artifact. What are you? It's the big boy again. The nano pneumatic jackhammer. Let's take that apart. Okay, we are going to kill that Arconaut there. And now we're gonna wait until everything has recharged. Here we go. Alright. Oh, there's a shaft down, which we're probably going to take. Yeah, killing the centipedes is not useful at this point, so we're just going to not do that. Let's go down the shaft. Okay, there's a beetle nest, which we're just gonna leave. Let's wait up. I mean, the beetles can just hang out. They will just start swarming everything, but it's fine. They're not hostile. Oh, that's a juice sap. There's that. Okay. And we're just gonna leave them be over here. We're just gonna go down. Let's do a big old clairvoyance here. So I do want to get rid of the gelatinous wedge. Here we go. Can we sunder the mind of an eggle maggot? Yes, we can actually. Neat, 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 neat. Thing is, I don't have any laser charges left right now, so Just gonna rest up a bunch. There we go. Okay, the aggle maggots are gone. I don't know what has killed the aggle maggots, but something has. Okay, let's sunder that electric spider thingy. Okay. Boom. Another aggle maggot. I always imagine them being quite disgusting. Drillbot, okay. Alright. Wait, how do are we? 12 strata, that's good. That's a good depth to be at right now. Alright. Okay, any more snappies? No, no more snappies. Do this. We're going to kill that thing, and we're going to sunder the mind of that Snapjaw Howler, which is good. And we can laser the bear from here. And then we see a cave spider because of the clairvoyance. Can still rest, buddy. You can still rest. Don't worry. Okay, there's just nothing interesting there. Just gonna wait for another clairvoyance, and we're going to do the clairvoyance around here. We can sunder the aggle maggot, and now we can just move on. Ooh, you know what? There's no place to go here. We could, oh yeah, we can sunder the mind of this guy. Sorry about that. But that's just awesome, you know? That is just awesome. Cool. All right, let's go north here to actually get here. And yeah, I'm just cackling. All right, good. Let's see. Weird artifact. What is this? Like a pistol. Laser pistols. Yeah. Do we keep some laser pistols? What are we using? Yeah, we're never gonna get the... Oops. Yeah, I'm just going to disassemble the desert rifle. And I'm going to... I'm going to equip the laser pistols just because I can. And I'm going to disassemble the electro bow. Where is it? I also have a metal folding chair for some reason. Can't have a metal folding chair. Where is the electro bow? Here we go. Take that apart. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that's another gelatinous wedge that we cannot sunder. So need to be really careful about the gelatinous folks. Can only laser them. Yeah, I think the thing with this build is we should just not explore by actually moving around. What we should do is we should always do the clairvoyance, and we're only going to move forward with once we know what is there. You know? Especially now that we're getting into the deeper undergrounds, it's just gonna be a problem otherwise. Okay. Clairvoying rather than going, indeed. Yeah. Foresight is 40/20, actually. Didn't know if you know that, but okay. Probably can't sunder the mind of null stuff. I'm not actually sure whether that would work or not. Well, we can only do it if we are not in the null gas. We 420, yeah. 40-20, 420. Foresight is 420. Probably. Okay, we're gonna sunder this guy up there just because we can, and he doesn't know what's coming. Okay, let's wait. Here we go, and let's keep going. Is there stairs down somewhere? No. All right. You know what? Do the clairvoyance. Oh yeah. Do the. Sounds like a dance, you know. Do the clairvoyance. Do the clair shuffle. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. I mean, it's not interesting actually, but let's check what this is. Matter recompositor. What was that again? Yeah, you can activate it to be teleported away. That's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool. And another clairvoyance. Oh yeah, just no creatures or anything around here. Let me see whether we can actually get out of this map. It's my actual worry. Okay. Another glow sphere. Carbide dagger. What are we using? We're folded carbide, so I'm not gonna pick up the copper nuggets. It's not that great for this character. Oh, there's Jello. There is Jello. I said when I opened the fridge. Okay. Oh, there's a turret tinker. You don't have a mind, don't you? No. Don't know where the exit is. Shit. Oh, this is not good, actually. What's happening right now is not good. Okay, okay. Okay. We're putrid? That's not putrescence, it's just black ooze. Let's not go there. Actually, I don't actually want to go back there because that's a bad spot to be in. We could maybe make it work, but we don't need to take that risk. Okay. We're gonna go here and we're going to take a different path out of this area. Like this one, for example. Clairvoyance is getting pretty sweet. It's a pretty large area at this point. See an electro... Oh, over there. Hey. Zip. Now we're famished. Okay. All right. Oh, there's stairs down. Problem is, we need to dig through the wall. That's not really a problem, actually, because we do have a pickaxe. So we're gonna use dig, and we're gonna dig our way through here. There we go. Remove, and we're gonna use this again, and we're gonna go down. All right, nice. Let's take a look around. Okay, there is a turret tinker. We're just going to take that off from here. Nice. All right, and now we're just going to wait the 73 turns before we continue. That's a gelatinous wedge. Again, that will not work, right? Yeah, the attack has no effect. Is the gelatinous wedge actually coming after me? Or is it not? The amoebas did. I think the wedge didn't. Let me see. Yeah, there's the gelatinous wedge. You know what? Oh no, now you're coming after me, huh? But that enables me to get in a better position. Are you now coming after me? Or maybe not. Maybe you're not. Oh, someone is near. Okay, so there's the mind corps are here. Okay, that's a gelatinous frustum. Oh, hello. There they are. Okay. I think that's a temporal fugue. That's going on there. So we're just gonna wait until that goes away. Take another look. Oh, got killed. Okay. Nice. The rifle turrets. You got bested by the rifle turrets. Okay. So let's equip the picky axe. Here we go. We're gonna dig, and we're gonna dig all the way through there. Oh no, we can actually see them. Yeah, right. That's why it doesn't work. Let's wait until the clairvoyance stops, and now we're gonna dig. Fuck me. That's not good, actually. Oh no, that's faster than I want. No. Oh, Christ. I'm actually in it. I'm actually in it. That's not good. Oh shit. That's actually not good. I should not have tried to fight it. I should not have tried to fight it. We're gonna see. I'm going to apply a salve injector. I'm gonna try to do some... Oh, we killed it actually. Okay, good. Whew. Just like 1984. Sorry, I didn't read the chat for a bit there. How close-ranged majority of mental mutation is? Seems like the fourth wall arena with hazard generation to imprison and cook enemies. Yeah? Oh, just like... No, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, I actually attacked with the... Didn't even use my weapon. Jesus Christ. What am I even doing, Jay? Okay. Clairvoyance. There was the turrets. I'm going to use that. To destroy them. They're from a tinker. I believe the Osprey might have destroyed the tinker. See, Plastifier Jerkin across Mograï and an illuminated tome. The beetle has killed the rifle turret tinker, which is nice. But let's wait up and keep going. Oh, weird artifact. That was a mine. Okay. That might be another mine over there, by the way, so we're not going to step on it. We're going to do it from here. Small box, examine. Oh, it's a hover sled. It's not a mine, actually. And what is that? Spiral borer. We're going to take that. Hover sled we're not going to use. There's another photocarbide dagger. I'm going to take that. And we're just going to keep going. Okay. Beetles. You can just have fun around there. It's fine. Okay, cool. Spiral borer is awesome. We're going to use the spiral borer at grid gate. Once we get, we're going to deposit that at, or maybe at Joppa. We can deposit that at Joppa for the time being. Once we warp back. Hey, why are you attacking me? Well, I'm not a fan of that. Why does that happen? Okay, that's fine. Might have hit one of these accidentally. How high do espers go for willpower? I don't know. I'm not actually actively getting points in willpower. You can go as high as you want, right? If you put points in it. I just take a decent bit of willpower and roll with that. Got 5 laser charges. That should be enough. Yes, just about. Okay, level 16. Dropper recoiler. Based on its qualities. Troop companion. It is my dark magenta troop companion. Sure. Just need to keep in mind that that's the dropper recoiler. It'd be kind of funny if I forget that. Okay. Oh, hey. Hey. Nice. Yep, that's a slumbering dead. It's good. Giant amoeba gained a level from killing the Aggle maggot. Alright. There's a lot going on here. Stairs down. Yeah, we're getting close to 15. I don't know how possible that is. Like, willpower does have obviously an impact on that, but I don't know how much that actually is. Day and so convey freight. Just seems to be like shipping documents or whatever. Okay, there's not much going on here, but this takes us to 15. All right. Gonna let the clairvoyant recharge. We're gonna take a look around here. And lo and behold, nothing interesting. Such as it is. Okay. What am I using? Boskin gloves. You know what? These I will use. I'm going to drop off the Boskin gloves. Here we go. Alright, let's wait. Do another clairvoyance. Oh yeah. Let's laser from afar. That's the name of my autobiography. Here we go. Yeah, the spiral borer for Gridgate is really good. Where you can, you know, in Gridgate you can essentially just go down to level regeneration tank, nice. We're never going to find that again, so I'm just going to disassemble it. You can get down to level 20, and then you can use the spiral borer to create a good, you know, just the stairs down to level 30. That gives you a reliable way of getting down there. And yeah. Something I'm probably gonna try to do in most of my runs. Or at least if we get a spiral borer, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, do we still get experience from the bugs, by the way? It's just 50. Okay. Alright, We're gonna wait until we get the clairvoyance back, and we're gonna go to the next one. Take these guys out first. Some more of them. Nice. I'm going to sunder your mind just because it's fun. Now we're gonna wait again. I'm gonna kill the seed sprout worm because I don't want everything gunked up. Let's see. Oh, can we sunder the mind of the voider? Yes, we can. Awesome. Might be aliens, might not be. Okay. We cannot wait right now because we see a cave spider somewhere. Okay, there's just nothing there. And we can't actually get there, which is fun. We can just do some nonsense like sunder that beetle's mind. Okay. Do another clairvoyance. Each point of willpower shaves off 5 rounds of wall cooldown. Each point or each bonus? That's the difference. Or each point of willpower bonus, right? If it's each single point, that sounds way too good to be true, actually. All right. Okay. Nice. Snapshot Howler still 750 experience. Okay. Zip. Good. I have stiff legs. Why do I have stiff legs? Do I have Iron Shank? Did I get Iron Shank? Somehow? Oh no. I might have gotten Iron Shank. Oh no. Yeah, we have Iron Shank. We're gonna have to work on curing that at some point. Shit, I have no... The sprinting with stiff legs. I think that might have been where with the brown and green jellos, stuff like that. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Oh well. I'm gonna have to work on curing that at some point. Okay. Is the gelatinous wedge still around somewhere? Yeah, there you are. I forgot what Iron Shank actually does, but... Well, just gonna have to deal with that now. Oh yeah, carrying too much to move. That was to be expected. Poison-tipped spear? Yeah, no. Oh, there's a chain pistol. Let's disassemble that. That's a Sphinx Salt injector. That is nice. We don't have Corpus Coleus yet, no. So we're gonna have to get to Kia Kilkia at some point. Okay. Folks, I might, I don't just might, I will end the stream now, because I've been going for a good long time, and I have other things to do. So, yeah, that was fun. Also, I didn't see that, but thanks to Double for following me on Twitch. Welcome. And yes, I'm going to shield myself from the heat. Thank you, Splidget Moose. Thank you, Falsting. You all have a good one. Stay safe. And have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.